Hi, my name is Solomon Bowser. A lot of people just call me Saul for short. It's a little bit more convenient for other people. It's whatever. You can either call me Saul or Solomon. I'm really sorry about the video quality. It's not very good because my computer camera is absolute garbage. But leading into this, when it comes to things that like I do outside of school, well, I guess I should introduce myself first. I'm majoring in journalism and I have a co-major in English studies. It's something that I've chosen more so as kind of like a direction for a career. I'm not super sure of whether or not I want to do it yet, but it's writing is something that I actually kind of like to do a lot. It's something I'm kind of good at, and I figured it was something I could do as a career. But leading on with the questions, what do I do after school is sort of like an extracurricular. I actually work through the Work Plus program with Miami Regionals. So like basically I work for a specific company that's partnered up with them and they'll pay up my tuition. It's not always an ideal job because I mean first and foremost, I'm here as like a journalism major and I'm working with the YMCA as a child care service member. I basically just go to schools and look after a bunch of kids for 3 hours in either the afternoons and the mornings. So that's very convenient, very, very fun. um, Aside from that, I guess kind of just getting farther away from school. I guess I'm kind of like a big gamer, I guess. I don't know if that's the right term for it, but I love video games and like tabletop games and all sorts of stuff like that. It's a really fun way to interact with other people on top of just being entertaining. I actually have a weekly game night with friends that I host every Saturday. Pretty fun. A lot of screaming at each other because it's very aggravating. Um, Aside from that, I wouldn't really consider myself much of an artist, but I do like to draw. I like to doodle a lot. Sometimes when I'm inspired, I like to make things. It's partly why I think I'm kind of a good writer sometimes is because I get in the zone. I get there's something I really want to put down, and when I do, it's typically pretty good because there's like a lot of attention that I give to it. Uh, but the question regarding quality that I hold that I don't think a lot of other people think about, I'm not entirely sure of those, but I guess I kind of value not making assumptions too much. Like uh, basically just kind of jumping to conclusions, I guess, because that's something I do a lot, and it's something I notice other people do as well. And it's kind of just like it's a stupid thing to do. It's like you do it, and I almost every time I've ever made an assumption in my life, it's almost always been wrong. So it's just important, I guess, to be adventurous or curious. Aside from that, an ideal day for me, like an ideal day is basically any time I would spend with other people doing something that I can be invested in. I'm really not a super active person a lot of the time, so anytime I get to like go out and actually just do something in general with other people, it's always a good time. So anytime I can do that and like spend a lot of time doing it and enjoy it, that's always a good day for me. I feel like people always include weather. I love cloudy weather, especially in like the summertime because it's really warm and it's like weirdly dark, like thunder. It's neat. That's basically it. Um, when it comes to technological knowledge, I don't think that I have like a really advanced knowledge of technology. Uh, that's a really weird way of saying it. Um, I have pretty adequate know-how when it comes to like computers and stuff. Very average. I don't really know anything super specific. Like, I can do other things that other people like I can make a Google document and I can share files with people. But like I guess when it comes to something I would like to improve at regarding that is basically just doing that better. I made a lot of recordings and especially with college. having to like make videos and then upload them the right way was an absolute nightmare. It took me like 4 or 5 hours just to figure it out, and it was in the end very simple. But sometimes technology doesn't work, or it does, or maybe I'm just doing something wrong and I'm stupid. But like when you don't know what's going on, it's the worst thing ever. So that's something I would like to improve at, is just knowing more about what I'm doing. Um, Aside from that, I don't think I have really much else to share. I'm kind of a vanilla dude. I don't do much else. Yeah, that's basically it. Thank you.